What the fuck are TKO doing?
Yeah.
What are they doing? A legend, a future Hall of Famer, a legend, a man who's given his fucking blood, his sweat, and his tears to this industry for the best part of 25 years, if not a lot more. Yeah? R-Truth. Gone.
Definitely a future Hall of Famer who's held the most titles in WWE.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Now, a little part of me wants R-Truth back in TNA as Ron Killings.
He was in TNA.
He was an NWA World Champion TNA back in 2002.
R-Truth was a world champ.
And he was the man. He was the man. Yeah, trust me.
Was he?
R-Truth was the Mac Daddy in TNA, man.
I didn't know that.
No, but he was part of Free Live Crew. You know the Road Dogg? BG James?
Yeah.
You know DX, Road Dogg. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Road Dogg,
Yeah,
Jesse
I know
James.
Road Dogg.
Yeah. So him, Conan, and R-Truth, or Ron Killings, were part of Free Live Crew.
Who's Conan?
What?
Who's Conan?
I suppose he's never been in WWE, really, so he...
I probably would.
One of the major but most fucking phenomenal Mexican wrestlers of all time back in like the 80s, 90s. Big part of WCW.
I saw a lot of people online saying if they knew R-Truth was going to be leaving, why not make his last match be John Cena and actually make a thing out of it?
Yeah.
And it probably leads us on to another thing of like, Triple H, well, the creative process of WWE, Triple H and Tico actually getting on. Because the more I see about it, it makes you think like what happened at last year's Mania with The Rock, Triple H supposedly stepping in, being like, no, it's Cody's gig, fuck off. And then what happened at this year's Mania, where apparently he wanted to make Cena turn heel in the main event, and that got changed, and now all these releases that keep coming, and it seems very stupid and naive, because like R-Truth, even though he's not been like the guy,
Yeah.
he's been a loyal member of WWE since what, 2004?
Yeah, in 2008, I think it was, he came back.
He
was there
he's been in for
like
like 20 odd years.
Yeah,
right?
I think he was there in like late 90s, early 2000s as K Quick.
Not only the entire locker room love him, but he's had a good on-screen presence for a year. He had the stuff with the Judgment Day.
The tag team with The Miz.
He had the tag team with The Miz. He was great at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah,
then you had the stuff with Cena. And now it looked like he was going to get into a thing with Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, well that's another thing. Like
which is really weird.
He was actively involved
with the
in
bloodline
storylines.
Yeah.
And like I kind of get it. Like I know he's 53 years old. Yeah, he's not. Like, I know I joke about it and I say he could be a world champion. He's not going to be there. So I get why he's been cut. He probably was earning a decent whack.
Yeah.
But it just comes so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's just like from a booking perspective, Triple H was clearly he saw the sort of appeal that he had to fans and to everyone in the locker room, right? He's renowned for making people break on screen, and that's brilliant to watch. Yeah, great for like YouTube content creators as well. They post some videos, millions of likes, whatever.
Yeah.
So from Triple H's perspective, he's thinking, right, I've got this guy here, he's wicked. TKO are definitely the guys, the arseholes, in fact, who have just because we're fucking losing money or we don't have money, we're in debt. Let's just make cuts, and it doesn't matter what the fuck we do.
Do you reckon they've done it on like an age profile thing? Because if you look at... Because Carlito also got released.
I don't think it's an age. I think it's more of a money thing, all right?
No,
and by that I mean a lot of these older talents are probably earning a lot more than... Well, definitely earning a lot more than the NXT talents, for example.
Do you think Carlito was?
He would have been earning a fair whack, yeah, definitely.
Not that anyone should lose their job, but I can sort of understand a Carlito one to a degree.
Yeah, I get
because
Carlito.
He wasn't doing anything apart from a backstage segment where he was playing 2K.
Yeah. Well, that's a dream job, right?
Yeah, I can sort of I can get the rationale behind it, but the R-Truth one, it's odd, especially especially not to give him a farewell match. Like his last match was just against JC Mateo or Jeff Cobb. It's like.
Yeah, which is pretty much a squash as well. Like you could have given him some offense and he didn't get it.
It just makes you think. Well, not even think. You could put two and two together. The creative board and TKO are on the same page.
100%. If I was Triple H, I would be pissed off.
I think the locker room are. Have you seen all the We Want Truth stuff? So they've hijacked social media.
Oh,
every clip's just comment. Don't care. We want truth.
And that just shows how how important he is. Like,
Yeah.
and I guess there will be people who jump on the bandwagon and just do it because it's trending, right?
Yeah.
But I genuinely believe a massive part of the IWC, the like internet wrestling community, will genuinely be upset, because I am. I'm genuinely upset. Like I'm a bit of a mark for R-Truth. Like when it's a backstage segment, you got, I don't know, like Randy Orton there. I like Orton, but anytime R-Truth appears, it elevates that segment, and I'm like, fuck, right, I'm going to watch this, like intently, just for the comedic effect, right? And we're not, like, knowing that we're not going to get that now. Like, who else have you got there for comedy, really, on a regular basis? No one, really.
It's not even that. It's like, the guy's, 53?
53.
The guy's 53, in incredible shape.
Great shape.
Like, probably can't do a 20-minute match anymore, right? But you're not expecting him to do a 20-minute match. But he serves a purpose. And I've seen a lot of people online being like, why the hell is Logan Paul earning $5.5 million when you're getting rid of people like R-Truth? And I don't want to bring like people down into it, but it does make you think there's a lot of talent on the roster that's a bit like, that's odd. But
Logan
they're actually
Paul's
using...
Logan Paul brings in a huge following. And
sure. He brings in a huge following, but I get the sentiment online of like, there's certain people on the roster that take liberties, Charlotte Flair, where they don't serve, they take away from the product. And then you got someone like R-Truth that any storyline you put him in, that's different. Any storyline you put Truth in, he actually makes it good.
Adds value to it, yeah.
My whole thing throughout the podcast have been like, when you've gone, he's going to dethrone Cena. I know you're joking. And I didn't really want to see him in a title picture with Cena. I think the Saturday night's main event is perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
2-week build, cool, nice.
Yeah, easy win for Cena. Yeah. Truth gets his moment.
Yeah.
Ron Cena t-shirts selling like crazy.
Yeah. But I've always liked Truth as a backstage, or like sort of just like a comedian. Like you need something different on a wrestling show. It can't just be serious wrestling, serious wrestling,
exactly. Serious promo.
Yeah.
You know,
and having Truth, watch him trying to break Damian Priest in the Judgment Day,
and it was great. That R-Truth Judgment Day stuff was some of the best like comedic stuff I've seen in wrestling for a long while.
But really to be fair, if you look back on it, there's a lot of people that have been released that haven't been able to do stuff. Like I saw Sarah Logan, Valhalla. She tweeted like, "I never got used. It's just a shame because like this has happened." But you look at R-Truth's last year and a half, he got to team up with The Miz again, win tag titles at Mania, got to face his hero in Saturday night's main event.
He's had a really good year.
He's had a really good year, and I don't think it'll be the last we see of him in WWE. I don't think this is going to be a thing where there's burnt bridges.
I wonder if Triple H still has the say in who goes into their Hall of Fame, like, because it's not like 100%. A real. Yeah, I think he does.
R-Truth will be in it.
And I think if there is a big thing between TKO and Triple H, I'd love to see him just give R-Truth the Hall of Fame next year. Just fucking, because he deserves it. He does. Like, not as like the main attraction, but he deserves that moment just as an appreciation for the work that he's done.
It's just a shame as well, though, because like, imagine if they actually built it up. Truth leaves WWE or Truth wins. Because in your head you're like,
he ain't going to leave, is he?
Well, he ain't going to leave, but then you're
is
like...
Is he going to win that title?
But you know what I mean? It adds something to WWE that's like not there at the moment. It's like unpredictability.
1,000,000%, man. I'm really, really pissed off about it. I am.
Yeah.
And I've seen rumours as well that The Miz could be following. If TKO get rid of The Miz, that I think that will cause a fucking shitstorm for them. Because The Miz is the ultimate like WWE guy, like in what he does outside of the ring, you know, and he can work with anyone. Never going to be giving you something great like match wise, but he's capable of just. He's good in the ring. He's excellent on the mic. Outside, like what he does for the company, like his ambassador duties or whatever, he's amazing.
But that's what I mean. Not necessarily about their stock's gone, because I think the older you are, the more your stock like leaves you, right? But if you look at it on an age profiling thing, Carlito, not many years left. R-Truth, you could probably say like his years are done, but he's in like a reduced role. The Miz, he's not got long left, and I feel like they're just sort of where they haven't probably grown up on WWE and they don't watch it, when they don't do anything with the product. It's just like, well, he's like 45, doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
get
see
rich.
you later. Which I think a big part of it is just financial. I really do. And
But it's crazy because like every show they seem to be doing, Triple H is like, this is the figures, best ever. People figures for the shareholders, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but they're forcing that upon us, right?
Like the ticket sales alone, like it's crazy.
Yeah, because of the ticket prices.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. The ticket prices, they're like $22,000 for a front row seat,
which is just ludicrous, man. And
a yearly wage.
It's I just think like I read something quite interesting this morning that getting rid of these talents who are on decent money, in hope that you can get these NXT people who are on a lot less money, and utilise them onto the within the main roster, and I kind of get it, but what they fail to realise is NXT stars don't have the character. They've not built their character enough, and then most importantly, they don't have that connection with the fans as much.
Nope.
Like, if you said to me, if you gave me a show, a Saturday Night's Main Event that has Cena versus R-Truth, two old stars. I know Cena's a bit different because he's a fucking megastar.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you had two young, like Trick Williams versus fucking Matt Bourne or whatever his name is.
This is what I mean, like, the older talent, like, everyone would love to see Stone Cold come back for another match.
Yeah, it's name value, man.
Even like
it's nostalgic
Goldberg,
for people.
Kane, like, even if The Undertaker literally said, my body don't work, I'm coming back for one more.
Yeah, people would love
Best
it.
believe everyone's tuning in to see him.
Because it is, it's nostalgic for people. I love watching, like, even if I don't really like them, people like Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and people like that, I love just watching them have an attraction match.
Yeah.
Because it gives me a little bit of my childhood back. You know, I know we get a lot of comments saying, 40-year-old man watching wrestling.
End of the day, it's a TV show. It's like watching Game of Thrones and being like, having the main cast die, bringing some randoms in and be like, enjoy it.
Yeah, just keep enjoying it.
It's like replacing the cast. Like,
which is, this is going to seem a bit soppy or a bit, iffy, but The Crown, the TV show The Crown.
Yeah.
All about the royal family. Right, I want to make this known. It wasn't my idea to watch The Crown, okay? It was Alex's, my missus. It was her idea to watch The Crown. And the first season was really, really good, right? And the casting was great and all of that.
Yeah.
And it was all about young Elizabeth. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then either season 2 or season 3... because they advanced so far into the future, whole new cast.
Yeah.
And I didn't like anyone on that new cast.
Yeah.
So it kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing.
I had a similar thing with House of the Dragon, not to go on a tangent. House of the Dragon, like episode 6, when they all aged up, I really liked... have you watched it?
No, I'm not saying it.
I really liked Alison and Rhaenyra, and there was a few characters, and then they aged them up by 20 years.
Oh.
And I was like...
Well, with new cast?
Yeah. And I was like, oh... But like at the same time, they've aged up by 20 years. Matt Smith stays the same.
Oh, of course.
He literally stays the exact same.
Like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I think he did that in the fucking Crown as well. I'm not even joking.
He has like a young old face.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh man, baby face. But yeah, bottom line, R-Truth, fuck TKO.
Yeah.
R-Truth, good luck with all your future endeavours, mate.
Yeah.
We love you.